I say. This is a Manta Sports Media presentation of Powderpuff football action here at West Carter High School here at the Hill. Jeff the Manta Sermon coming at you live for this, going back to traditional format of Thursday night football here for Powderpuff. And we should have a great game on our hands, or a couple of great games on our hands, as earlier on today, all four teams participated in the preliminary rounds where the seniors took on the sophomores and the juniors took on the freshmen. And it was the seniors and juniors advancing on to the championship game here tonight. And then you have the freshmen and the sophomores going to be playing for third and fourth position. And so as we see out there on the field right now, we've got, looks like the freshmen and the sophomores going to be in the consolation bracket or consolation game here to start things off here tonight. Of course, parade just went through town not that long ago, and so everybody moving away from the parade route and getting here on the hill and getting a taste to hear of some football here on Thursday night. And no, you do not have to subscribe to Amazon Prime to get this Thursday night football here tonight. And so we are going to be having the format here today is going to be two 12-minute halves with a running clock. Of course, with the teams, there's a little bit of some boundaries that they're going to have to play within. Can't have consecutive runs. They do have to have a pass between there, but then they only can have one run per set of downs. And so that's going to kind of hamstring these teams just a little bit, but we're going to see how they are able to play through that as well. Of course, earlier on, as we mentioned, it was two 20-0 games that advanced both teams into the championship game here tonight. The seniors scored 20 points on the sophomores, and then the juniors scored 20 points on the freshmen. And we'll take a look and see what direction we're going to be heading with here today. Earlier on, we started off going from left to right because the teams will start off on the 40-yard line. But we were going to go left to right, and then some wind kicked up and blew up some dust, so they started going right to left. And so we'll see where they're going to set up the ball at here this evening. And as we said, we should have a great game on our hands. But as they're getting ready, we'll take a brief commercial break and be back here momentarily here on the Manta Sports Media Network. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware Store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work, demolition work, mobile home lot preparation, pond cleaning, slip repairs, service line installation, parking lot or driveway work, or help with many other projects, contact Callahan Excavating at 606-225-0570. Callahan Excavating are proud supporters of local high school sports. If you're looking for the best pizza in Carter County, look no further than Tyler's Pizza. Also be sure to check out our daily lunch specials, wings, salads, subs, sandwiches, dinners, sides, desserts, and our world-famous Thai Zone. Tyler's Pizza, 120 Cross Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-4583. Tyler's Pizza is a proud supporter of local high school sports. With winter around the corner, it's time to tame or to remove those trees that could damage your property and cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the tree experts at Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal at 606-356-8850 to schedule your free estimate. Orcutt's Tree Service and Stump Removal in Olive Hill, Kentucky are proud sponsors of local high school sports. As time goes by, don't forget to capture the moments that will create memories that will last a lifetime with Easterling Photography. No matter the occasion, we have you covered. If you need family portraits, engagement photos, prom pictures, senior photos, sports photos, baby pictures, and wedding photos, we are ready to work for you. You can find us online on Facebook or contact us at 606-286-0991 or at easternlingphotography@yahoo.com to schedule a photo session. In the upcoming election, vote Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Eric is an experienced police officer and a dedicated family man. With a 10-point plan, he will work to unite Carter County, increase community involvement, and improve the function and availability of the Sheriff's Department. With your support, we can make Carter County stronger together and a better place to live. Vote for Eric Ross for Carter County Sheriff. Paid for by candidate. And back here as we're getting ready for the action, as freshmen are going to be having the possession of the football first. And we are getting ready here as teams are all flagged up and ready to roll here for some championship football action here tonight. And as we said, the ball will start off at the 40-yard line. So the freshmen are going to be wearing the blue shirts here today, decked out in Toy Story theme. And then, of course, we have the sophomores out there going to be wearing the maroon shirts. All righty, and just an update on the rules. It's no longer 12 minutes. We are going to be at 8 minutes for the consolation game here. So we're going to be going right to left here as we are up here in the booth. Freshman's going to start off with a pass, and that's going to be intercepted there by the sophomores. And so turnover, and that's going to be the first turnover of the evening here and of the day, as that was a quick first play turnover there by the freshman. Tipped up and bounced in right into the sophomores' hands. And so now the sophomores are going to get their chance here. Of course, this is going to be the freshmen's second taste in Powderpuff football. Their first taste was earlier on here today in the first round. And, of course, now everybody's getting the rust shook off and everything else. And, of course, seeing what their coach has been telling them here for the last little bit. So that's going to be snapped to the sophomore. Throws it in, and that's going to be complete. As going to be stopped there after about a 9-yard gain. And so that's what's going to bring up second down here for the sophomores. Of course, time constraint's going to be a little bit tougher here. As earlier today, they were used to playing 12-minute quarters or 12-minute halves. This one's going to be snapped. Little screen pass, reverses direction. But she is going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. And so that's going to be third down here for the sophomores. So third down here for the sophomores. As they're balanced out the field, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Ball snapped, looking toward the right, throws it, and that was a dangerous throw as they threw it in the direction on the right-hand side there, and Mallory Hicks, it was definitely a mismatch there, as Hicks definitely had the height advantage, and, of course, the pass just went right over her hands. And so that was an incomplete pass, and so this is going to bring up fourth down here for the sophomores. And taking a look here, looking left, going to throw toward the middle, and has made the connection, and she's going to be downed. But that's going to that's going to be a first down there for the sophomore. So first down here for the sophomore team in the maroon jerseys here today. Of course, as we said, getting back to a more traditional time of Powderpuff, as of course, the Spirit Week started right around the 1994 era. And, of course, ever since then, they've been adding on some different events and everything else. But used to, Powderpuff was solely an after-school event. And then over the last few years has been turned into a school event, or during school event. A little short pass there as she is going to be stopped. And that's going to bring up a second down. And actually, after a rain out 1 year, they decided to move everything to the gym, and we were doing arena football here for the last couple of years. And now, of course, everyone trying to get back into the spirit, get the community involved and everything else out here today. Of course, very cheap admission, so if you're in town or hearing this, stop on by. It's only $1 to get in here tonight. And that's going to be an incomplete pass on a flag route. Going to bring up third down here for the sophomores. And so just $1 here tonight. And actually that $1 goes toward the winner of Spirit Week, which will be announced at Friday night's football game, I believe right after halftime, after the presentation of the homecoming court and the crowning of the homecoming queen. Of course, students today in school did vote for the homecoming queen, so those ballots have been tallied up, and they do have a winner selected. As ball snap this time, going to be a running play, and let's see if they put her in. And I think that's going to be good enough for a first down. Coach Barker, the sole official out there today, earlier on had 3 officials. Ball snapped again. Of course, that's the run, so they're going to have to pass this. Little short pass, turns around, and that is going to be stopped short there of the goal line. So that's going to be second down here for the sophomores. Like I said, they're making these short passes, and they are close to the end zone. Just has got to get the right play to put it in there. A little short shuffle pass off to the side, but that goes in and out of the hands. And so that's going to bring up third down here for the sophomores. We'll see what the sophomores can come up with here, as they are going to have to put another passing play in play. Of course, with the new set of downs that they did have, I believe they do have a run left. And they're going to throw this, but throws it right into the middle of traffic there. And so that's going to bring up fourth down here for the sophomores, as they are right around the 4-yard line. Minute 30 left to go here in the first half. Sophomores break the huddle. Still got plenty of time. But they're going to have to get it in on this play. And they're going to take the little quarterback sneak, and that's going to be in there for 6, and that's going to be a touchdown, sophomores. So the sophomores strike first here in the first half, as they now lead 6-0 over top of the freshmen. And so now it's going to be up to the sophomores to try to get the 2-point conversion. This time, isolating here on the near side. Running a flag route, goes toward post. And that's going to be in there for 2. And so the sophomores now leading here 8-0 here in the first. But I'm not for sure if the freshmen can get a play off, if they can quickly get back to the line of scrimmage and try to get things going on. But 5 seconds left to go. They do get the ball off. Throw it downfield, and that one's going to be dropped. So that's going to be it for the first half of football here today, as right now your score is sophomores 8, freshmen 0. Do not see the cheerleaders out for this evening. Of course, they did have a competition earlier on, so we'll have to see if there are going to be some cheerleaders that's going to be making a debut here as well. But we'll take a brief break and be back here with the second half of football here at the Manta Sports Media Network. At James Do It Best Hardware, we are not just another hardware store. We are your hometown home improvement partners, offering personalized service to help you get the job done right the first time. We are also your local steel dealer. At James Do It Best Hardware, our people make the difference.
I love James Do It Best Hardware store.
James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street in Olive Hill, Kentucky. We can dig it at Callahan Excavating. If you need drainage work,